Namaste, I'm Melka from Thrissur. I have finished my high secondary education and currently preparing for CLAT. I want to write civil service examination after LLB. As a civil service aspirant, it is important to read Hindu newspaper every day for the editorials, news and all. Even though I'm reading the newspaper, it doesn't become effective because I don't know what to read, how to read, to eliminate things and all. So it consumes a lot of time. So I want to be a better reader to precise the notes and for current affairs and all. And I'm not good in English. I started reading books and all for my vocabulary and comprehension and all. I want more guidance for that too, and I want to learn. As you said in the camp and also in your videos and all, I want to learn. I want that method of learn. I want to the guidance for that too. As I heard, a civil service examination, 20% syllabus can be covered by CLAT preparation and law studies and all. I hope that my CLAT preparation and law studies will be a better path for my civil service journey too. I'm here because I have attended your camp before, and from the sessions and interactions, I believe that you would be a better guide. You would give a better guidance for me to reach my aim. First in my CLAT and to the civil service, my dream. So I request you to give guidance to me to reach my aim. Thank you.
Sir, the civil service prelim book, the book which is written by the students, sir.
You have seen this book?
Yes, sir. My father took the printout and I read all of them, all the pages.
Okay.
And my father told me to make you as my mentor.
What are your plans?
Sir, I wanted to ask you and make everything prepared for UPSC exams.
I suggest people to read every day Hindu newspaper. Don't read the whole news. Go to international world news. Whenever you speak to me, you should have pen and paper with you.
Yes, sir, I have.
And keep noting down the points so that you will not forget. Every day, to start with, you can read only one news. Arunima is also joining from Thrissur. Sri Lakshmi is from Kottayam now. Kottayam or Pathanamthitta?
Kottayam.
Kottayam. So what you should do is, you must make daily practice as your breakfast. Don't skip. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Whatever you learn in your classroom, the English is good enough for writing examination. But that English is not good enough for public speaking, writing essays, and you will not improve too much of common vocabulary. So, Hindu newspaper is what I suggest because it's almost a stable style of writing, not too much gossip. They may not give you latest update as fast as they can, because they will think, look at it, establish. There is no breaking news by Hindu newspaper. But whatever comes in the newspaper will be authentic. English will be good. Less of mistakes. Most of the newspapers have got a lot of mistakes in the writing, but Hindu guarantees less mistakes. So your English also will improve because you are reading something which has very less mistakes. Read only one news to start with. And that news has to be from world news, international news. World page. Every page in the newspaper has got a heading. Most of the people don't even know that. There is a national, international, regional, state-wise, southern, editorial, people view, something will be there on the top. So generally this comes at the last end of the newspaper, probably 9th, 10th or 11th or 12th page, according to the number of pages. So it will tell you world bar international news. There is a rule in the newspaper printing, editing. In the paper, whenever we look at something on a screen or a paper, first our eye goes to the right top corner. Any book, any picture, any advertisement, that's a trick of making nice, attractive item. Even in a newspaper, what they give advertisement on the left top and right top. There is a charge difference because the newspaper layout papers. I learned this business of layout of papers and all that, art design and all that. So they will say this left is less and the right is more priced. So mostly the best news will be on the right top corner. That is how you understand which news is important. But then if you look at a newspaper, you will see different font size. The fonts are different sizes, thick, different font. So when you are a good newspaper reader, you will know looking at the font which is important. The thick, bold, big will be important always. So there is a question whether this top corner is important or in the middle they must have written a big top, or bottom they would have written big. It all depends on what is in continuity in the stories. Yesterday what would have published, today they wanted to re-emphasize on that. It's not a small joke. There are a lot of thought process going on while writing. So if somebody is making with a lot of thought process, don't you think the user has to understand the same thought process? Now you appreciate. Don't do note like this. Whenever you want to speak, say, yes. That's how a good listener. Don't again do like this. No shaking head. Say, yes, in between. That makes the conversation more beautiful. Okay. A good listener is one who responds. Yeah, you understand. Then you say, yeah, I got it. Otherwise, it's like I am talking to God or a stone. Or inanimate. Not animal also. Animal also will make some sound sometime. Right? So show the human nature. You understand things. You got it. Yeah, I got it. Now I understood. That motivates the speaker always. I am not talking about me because I am used to talking to dumb BTech students. Okay, so for me no problem. But I want you to respond because these are all teaching from me.
Okay.
Yeah, say okay. Yeah, I understood. I will follow. This is how, yeah, I understood now better. Something like that, right? So, your font size will tell you which is important, which is not important. So, you must select one news. Understand, there are more than 200 countries in the world. Around 190 are part of United Nations. I am not hearing response. You must learn. This is part of conversation. How do you know how to converse? You must look at the good video interviews, good lectures, the chat, conversation. So you know, yeah, this is how I should also do it. Don't just be a watchman. Be part of the conversation. I am not hearing anything. I want that answer yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is what I want. You are not in muted version, right? And you are in visually seen. You are also in unmute. So you can speak. You should speak. That's what I want. So what happens is you must select one news from the whole available international page and take only one. Don't just read as a normal textbook or a casual book. Read it thoroughly so that you understand word by word, you understand the concept, you understand the message. Only one I am asking, not the whole newspaper. You can imagine a newspaper can be a book of 100 pages if you put them together. In a book format, if you put it, it's almost 100 pages. I am only asking you to read one page from that. And total 200 countries, a system of people are working to pull out the most important thing. Lot of filtering is done. In the whole world, many things happens. They pull out only very minimum. And then printing it and then putting into your doorstep.
Okay, sir.
So how much effort is being taken, you imagine? And for whom?
Alright.
And India is supposed to know what is happening in one of the countries out of this 200 in some corner of the world. And somebody is giving you at your doorstep and you don't even care. So, if you want to become part of Indian administration, first thing, what is happening around the world which is of Indian concern, you must understand.
Yes, sir.
What is of Indian concern, you don't have to search because somebody is searching for you and putting it to you. So simple, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Start reading one news and make a brief out of one page what you have. Will you be able to write one paragraph which you can explain in 2 minutes to somebody? In a week's time, you must have such 7 stories. That's good enough. Continue doing it from today. In 3 years, you will be the most knowledgeable person in the world. Don't select continuous news like COVID, how many people died, how many people took birth, how many were admitted, because that keeps changing. That's a too dynamic activity which is of no concern to us.
Okay.
What is important is look at which country, other than the normal story, is there any extra new information which is coming. So every day you will look for new information. There were days when I used to read such newspaper at your age, and then I make a brief 1 week what happened and wait for the end of the week because there used to be one employment news which comes. Those days it was called employment news, 1 rupee 50 paise. And when you get it, you know what do I see? Whatever brief I have written, is it matching with employment news which gives 1 week brief?
Is there something like that now?
Now employment news is not giving brief because there are a lot of material available like this.
Okay.
Employment news has become just an advertisement. I don't know. I have not looked at employment news for last 10 years or so.
I think Hindu is the best thing we can give.
Yeah.
to-
So Hindu, the brief of that which you prepare, I used to get a matching and say that, yeah, exactly it is matching. You know, you feel thrilled. I know how to read newspaper. That's why I am saying I know how to read newspaper, because there are a lot of senior people who are all looking at this newspaper, make a brief under the government system and publishes it. It was matching at your age when I used to read, it used to match with that. Then you feel, yeah, I know how to read. I know how to write a brief. My English is good. If I write something and send it to a newspaper, definitely it will come into paper now, because my English is accepted by newspaper people. If you can write newspaper equivalent English, that shows you are good. And how do you know that your English is equivalent to international English newspaper standard? You keep reading it and start comparing. When you start comparing with that, I am sure you will know, oh, this is how it is to be read, and you will feel happy about it. So, you will get current affairs which will become tomorrow's general knowledge. Assume that today you start preparing. You are eligible to write any competitive exam in the world. When? Maybe after 5 years, after 3 years, after 2 years, doesn't matter. Today, the current affairs becomes your general knowledge of tomorrow. So you don't have to learn extra somewhere, because every day, how did you learn your hometown name, relatives name, friends name? Did you by heart it by repeating many times? You casually start talking to them, right? So, how do you learn Prime Minister of India's name? Did you learn Prime Minister of India is Modi, Prime Minister of India is Modi many times? You heard many times, you read many times, you have seen him many times, right? So, if you have constant the habit of reading newspaper, all the world leaders' name, capitals, and when you get a news from America, Washington, immediately go to Google Map and find out where is Washington. And if the news is from London, understand where is London. So yesterday I learned where is Washington, today I learned where is London. Immediately look at how much is the distance. Is it in the west, or is it in the east, is it in the north, is it in the south? You are learning geography. That's why I said don't read too many news, only one news. But learn. Don't read, learn. In my days and all, we never had no digital media. So I have to go to Globe. Look at Atlas. So I know Pacific Ocean ends here, Indian Ocean starts there. That's a small island there, that's called Fiji. And if Atlanta is the this end of New York is the other end, Philadelphia is here. You don't have to go to the place. You can visualize, see that. It is pathetic if you don't know where is Bombay, where is Delhi in the map, right? If you don't know where is Kasargod and where is Kottayam, you are not in Kerala. How do you say I am in Kerala when I know this place? Though I must not have visited that place, I know this is Kasargod. Kasargod is in the north, Trivandrum is in the south, Thrissur is in the center, all that I know. Assume you know about the whole world like that. Then you can say, yeah, I know the world. Understood? So your confidence of geography, confidence of general knowledge, whenever you read a news, keep some questions with you, so that you are looking for answers. What is the question? Who are the people involved? Then you will remember. It will become like a story. It will become like a drama in front of you. Who are the people involved in the story? Even if it is a science subject which you are learning in the classroom, immediately ask. You are learning atom. Who? Immediately Dalton's name will come, Indian Kanadan's name will come. Then that will become your part of your. When you say Prime Minister, immediately Modi's name comes because you had a question inside you. Who is the Prime Minister? That's how the questions are prepared. Where, when, why, how? What is the relevance of today? Keep asking this question. Where it happened? Oh, it happened in London. Who are the parties involved? In a dialogue, now I am talking. Immediately I will ask, to whom I am talking? So there is a person in front of me, there is a nation in front of me, there is some entity who are in front of me. So the question is, when I read a newspaper, I am not just like that reading. I am looking at who is the creator of the news. Maybe America is the creator of the news. And to whom it is responding to? It responds to China. But then in between, you will see the news is not coming either from China or from America. It is coming from Britain. So there is a mediator. So you learned about 3 different countries. Got it? Then you will think why it came from Britain. Probably somebody would have visited Britain. From there, he is giving a talk. Who is that person? So you have nation, you have institution, you have person, in that order, identify. Everyone. When you hear the name, understand who as an individual, which institution he belongs to. If it is a political party, which party he belongs to. If it is an administrator, which nation he belongs to, which government he belongs to. And he is talking as representative of whom? Is it a mediator? Is it a party belongs to that? Like, is it an anchoring person or an actor? Understand the So identify every news which you are reading is able to visualize. Every time learning is visualizing. You can read about atom, electron, neutron without visualizing. But I can also read about atom by visualizing. I can read about trade where detached from that textbook I can read. Attaching to the textbook is visualizing. Oh, I will see this person is taking the goods, going and selling it here, he is taking money. Everything has to be visualized. So, newspaper is not reading, you are visualizing, you are creating story, you are creating a drama. That's why newspaper people will never say writing an article, giving a news. You know what do they say? I gave today a story in the editorial. That's what they say. The terminology used by editor, terminology used by sub-editor, the reporter will not say I gave a news. He will say I gave a story. That is because he visualizes. He is able to imagine. So the whole newspaper contains lot of stories. Why stories? Because they will not say matter of fact. They will glorify. They will put beautiful title. Sometime after my talk in a public forum, I look for the next day newspaper. You know why? Sometime what we speak is not what they write. They write much better than that.
Yes.
And the title is so beautiful. So what are you learning while looking at the newspaper? You know how to give beautiful title. You become a...
An enhanced version.
That becomes so good, no? I remember if you look at Dr. TPS Press, PRESS Press, generally we have normal file where we keep whatever comes in the newspaper about us, right? But I don't do that. I scan it and then put it into my blog. Indian Express, we had a very casual discussion. Indian Express published about me this year, 2020 in January. And they called me as WhatsApp Guru. You imagine what a catching title is that? Correct? Everybody will look at the title. The title is good enough to publish. Probably nobody will coin such term. So when you look at newspaper thoroughly looking at the heading, you will learn how to get beautiful titles. Nice quotes, nice title, beautiful story writing method, how to visualize, how to grasp current affairs, which will become your general knowledge, improve vocabulary, and every word which you get. I used to have a dictionary of myself. Those days we didn't have even money to buy a book. I bind it myself by cutting ABCD. It is there still in my house, Nanam. Some students, when they ask, I used to tell them this is how I learned English. I used to cut A, B, C, D, and then I can pick up M. Yeah, this is the page. And what do I read there? Whatever words which I learned, I used to write there. So that's my self-made dictionary. And what is the beauty of that? Don't read. Now today you can go to, I suggest people to look at wordhippo.com. WORD wordhippo.com. I think it's com only. Wordhippo.com. The wordhippo.com will tell you what exactly is required there. Right? Don't look for the meaning. Whenever we look at dictionary, what happens? We look for the meaning. Oh, in this context, I know this is approximately matching. Whenever we get it, we are happy. That is not improving vocabulary. When a best dictionary if you have, you will see one word, they will write one full page. That's why Webster's dictionary and all is too big. But what are you reading? One word from that. That's all. You are happy. The rest of the things is written for whom? Is it not for us? That is why our English is not very good most of the time. Because we look for the meaning. Don't look for the meaning. Look at the meaning. Look inside the meaning. Look, where is it used? How is it used? Usage. All that is given. Adjective, noun, verb, a pronoun. So you don't have to learn grammar from somewhere else. Dictionary will teach you grammar. So what is to be done? Look at meaning extensively, so that the same word will come in a different context in some other place. You don't have to refer dictionary. Already you know. Small word like L-I-K-E, like. Don't take it for granted. Oh, I know what like means. If you know the word like, will you be able to write as it is written in the dictionary? Then you can say, yeah, I know the word like. If you are not able to, what is to be done? Learn. Learn to that extent, you can extensively write on every word in English. So wordhippo.com will give you similes, antonyms, synonyms. In whichever language you want, they will translate and give you today. It's a beautiful website. You can translate from any language to any language. Suppose, look at epistemology. The epistemology is, which says that, which is the origin of this word. So when you get the origin of the word, you will know, oh, this is from Italy, this is from Rome, this is from Latin. Most of the toughest aristocratic English words comes from
Latin, even legal language.
Yeah, Latin and next
Greek.
Yeah, that is why there is a proverb which says, this is like Greek and Latin to me.
Greek and Latin.
The proverb came because I don't know the meaning, because I know only how is it used, but I don't know the origin. But now today epistemology has to be seen clearly so that you understand 100%. What a beautiful concept is that, learning concept. This is why I say I teach only one, learn to learn.
Sir, I'm hearing the word epistemology first time. Can you just describe it?
Epistemology is the origin.
Okay.
So it will tell you, in Latin this means this. Philosophy. Where is the word philosophy came? Philo plus Sophie. Philos means love. Sophie means knowledge. Philos is blind knowledge. So philosophy means knowledge lover. Love for knowledge. Philosopher is one who loves knowledge. Then you will have, that is why then when you write poetry, automatically it will come. That's why I have got a poem which says Philos to Agape. Why I am able to use such a title? Because I know vocabulary. Philos to Agape. Right? So look at epistemology, understand the inner meaning of every word which you use. Create that, use it next day in your usage. I think Sri Lakshmi is echoing.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I am able to hear.
So just 1 minute.
Yeah.
Chachu, but you have just said about the international news, just one article a day. Then what about the rest?
No, the beginning. That's why I said beginning. Continue this for 1 month. Then you know how to read. You will not spend half an hour. In the beginning, you will have to spend 2 hours to read and understand like this. So if I ask you to read newspaper, one day you will not finish. I don't want casual reading. I don't do anything very casual. I do it very systematic. I do it as best as I can. So it takes some time. It is not simple. It is not just finishing reading newspaper. Oh, I read newspaper. Then if somebody asks you what is the main news, that I don't know. What is the purpose? See, the politicians and all read 70 newspaper per day. How are they able to grasp and then remember all that and then give the speeches? Because in the beginning, they have gone through this, not just going through. Immediately after reading, they will also discuss with somebody else. So whatever you read, you should have a good company where you can discuss. The politicians remember things because they regularly discuss with the people. The leader will come, they will ask somebody else, what is the main news? Then somebody will tell. They cannot say, I don't know. The Prime Minister don't have to read newspaper. He get brief every day from every country. There are different experts in the ministry, external affairs ministry. They are supposed to read newspaper, make a brief and then give it to Prime Minister's office. And there somebody will filter and give one sentence or one paragraph only. By reading it, he is able to tell all that story because he knows the previous what happened. So if you are a constant reader of a newspaper, definitely after some time, understanding the content becomes so easy and simple for you. You will not have to toil much. You don't have to struggle. It becomes so simple for you.
Sir, I think in a family, if you are bringing it in a family, the parents also should read and keep on questioning their children.
Not question.
Children give the feedback.
That has to become a discussion.
Okay, not questioning. Sorry, sir, the language is wrong. It has to be a discussion.
Just discussion. See, the discussion is, see what happens even now, when I call my son who is in Ireland, I will tell him, this is the news today. He said, yeah, already I heard. I know. I studied. Because that's how we started our life. When my two sons, when we used to go to bus stand for waiting for the school bus, I used to give them money for buying newspaper. We don't get a newspaper at home. So one will go and pick up one newspaper, other will go and pick up another newspaper. We used to compare what is in this newspaper, what is in this newspaper. So it becomes a game, it becomes a play. I remember one of my teacher about whom I was reading today morning. There is a book which is given to me by somebody, gifted by somebody, and I was reading the preface on that, and then I found that the foreword is written by one of my professor, whose son is a IAS. Now he is a secretary in Kerala. I know him when he was a small boy. So what my professor used to do, a small house, the entry room and the kitchen, dining hall. There was no dining hall, it's one small place. But he had a small partition which is a wooden plank on a stand. And that stand, he always had a paper which is pasted there. What is done? The newspaper is cut into pieces. International news separate, national news separate, state news separate, sports news separate, cinema news separate, and then pasted there. So as a small child, every day he is seeing the separation. You imagine a 3-year-old child understands how to separate international news, national news, and read the heading at least. If you have that practice from younger age, you don't require any coaching to get into civil service. That's how without any coaching center, he became civil servant. He's a wonderful person in Kerala serving as a IAS. So it is very simple. You have to grab knowledge and remember them. How do you remember them? When you share. So keep sharing. Okay. So reading newspaper is one habit. Paraphrasing. When you are reading and writing a small paragraph of it, what are you doing? Paraphrasing. Every competitive exam in the world, wherever it is, paraphrasing is must. And you have lot of examination in which one story, one paragraph or multiple paragraph is given. Somebody will ask you some questions, you will have to answer them. How do you answer from a paragraph? For questions, how to answer? That's what I told you. You must look at where, when, why, who, how. Every question you yourself understood while reading, then anybody can ask anything, you can answer. Why, where, when, how, what, all these questions if you can are www. If you can answer this, done. You know the paragraph. Why people are not able to answer this fast? Because when you read, you don't ask this question. So you have huge file. Why this is essential? You have huge file, huge books. A great speaker speaks maybe 1 hour, 2 hours. Then when it comes in the newspaper person will write only one paragraph. How is he able to condense and understand what is the essence of his speech and then put it into one paragraph? Because he knows paraphrasing. You understood? So when you learn this, if you can expand it, from the expanded one you can write brief, that means you are a good person who understands English perfectly well. That's why in most of the tests, MNC company, any government officers, they will ask for paraphrasing. That's why in English class also they give you paraphrasing. But pathetically it is being taught. Therefore you don't know this is how you have to prepare. So I am telling you this is how you have to prepare. Do that. Then look at cinema, read as much as you can, invest a lot of time. Don't waste time thinking what to do. Whatever is coming, write in a paper so that you don't think on that again and again. Anything which happens, keep writing. Without writing, don't move forward. Writing is the method to stabilize your mind. Have that habit of writing. Okay, that is why diary, people write diary, what happened, I will do tomorrow. Today you can have a digital diary also, doesn't matter. But writing doesn't mean physically writing. It has to be documented. Documentation has to be practiced. If you do this, that's the best beginning for civil service. And what you do, you have learned 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th, 12th. All these is what is general knowledge. Because you have maths, physics, chemistry, biology, every subject. Most of the time, when I meet some young students, maybe my granddaughter, my nephews, children, immediately I will get the book. And then I will see science book, in which environment science. Abba, that environment is so tough, even a chemistry professor will not be able to understand. Because their chemistry is there, biology is there, physics is there, social science is there. Environment science is a combination of all these. That's why I said physics teacher will not understand, because he knows only physics. But the 4th grade children knows every subject together. When you get into specialization, you forget your background. Don't forget your background. So what is to be done? Start reading 7th, 8th. Lower than that it may not be required. That's why your syllabus for civil service starts with 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Go and read. Don't look at CBSE, central syllabus, state syllabus, any syllabus. Beyond syllabus. Start reading all the basic knowledge. If you can learn basic knowledge, you will know everything about this world. Because that basic knowledge is on which all the subjects are developed. So read 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th class textbooks with you and then start reading. Yearbook is one. Buy a yearbook, then start. They will have beautiful statistics. Not required actually, you can also get on the... my tradition was yearbook. Today it's available on Google. Okay, but Google is too large, so you will waste a lot of time. Physical book will give you a lot of reading habits. That's one. If these practice, if you can do for some time, I think it's wonderful and good enough. So basic knowledge you have, current affairs and English is improved. That's good enough to write competitive exams, especially civil service. Bima also can come on to video. I think that we have only very few people who could come on to video. It looks otherwise blank, ABCD only. Okay, so what is to be done is make it a practice. Do you have any?
Sir, my father had told me when you read the newspaper, the editorial part, once you read a paragraph, you have to write the brief about it in the book.
Yeah.
So how does it be useful if I write the exam?
That's what I said just now. I was telling that only. You know how to learn paraphrasing. You get general knowledge. And the whole story, you are able to make it into small with who are the participants. That will be the brief. Your English will improve, vocabulary will improve, your imagination, everything is condensed and then you get it. Abstract writing, synopsis writing, that's what you are doing. The essence.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Tacho, then how about essay writing? We are asked to write 1200 to 1500 that length long essays.
The concept there also, what you should do is, you know how paragraphs are separated. Each paragraph has got one story to tell. The beginning and the end, how it has to be. There has to be an objective and scope of the essay. And the end, you should have the conclusion of the essay. If you are able to put the objective and scope while reading the first few lines in the essay, I must be able to know what is it all about. That means the first few lines, that means the first paragraph must tell what I am going to deal in this essay. End, I must be able to conclude it. The conclusion can be your view. The conclusion can be what is useful from this. So if I read this first paragraph or the last paragraph, I know the whole essay. That is how you practice. This structure of paragraph and how the content is made in an essay will be understood if you are a thorough reader. The trick of writing will be known when you look at it. Different people writing different stories. You will learn that very easily.
And how to choose the optional subject?
That is not a matter to be discussed like this, because every buffalo who starts IAS first starts, how do I choose my optional subject? As if I am the person to tell somebody what you have to eat. See, if you are like this prepared and you have finished your prelims and then you understood what is to be done, I don't think nobody has to suggest you how to select subject. It all depends on how much knowledge Falgun has in history. Is it your passionate subject? But today that is not. It is, everybody is buffalo. They don't know what is to be learned. So some coaching center will tell you, I will give you anthropology, and they get good marks. That's actually stupid, because the other day I posted one video on this discussion with Anandu. He is taking engineering. It's a tough subject, but understand, engineering subject is evaluated by not a history man, not an anthropology man. Anthropology, history, geography, public administration, lakhs of people will write. But engineering, maximum 10 people will write. Who will evaluate? Assume that I am an engineer who are evaluating an engineering paper. Is it not I am partially supporting him by saying, yeah, he is my man? So favoritism will be there. So this is a big trick. It's a big trade-off between what is your liking, what is evaluators liking. There is a big ocean there. This is only a condensed water. And it all depends. There are many advantages and disadvantages. But if you are too good in some subject, probably you have. But many people will choose. In the prelims, when you write, you have got many subjects. Once you write prelims, you will know many subjects in the world. Politics you will know, history you will know, geography you will know, public administration you will know science subjects which you already have a master's or maybe bachelor's, you will know that subject. Then you will feel. Look at the syllabus and then decide. Don't ask anybody else. This is my basic. If somebody is asking, that means he has not done his homework. That's what I believe. Nothing wrong. Because you have not done homework, you can ask. But I suggest you to do your own homework to decide what is your liking. Don't listen to anybody, because many people will go for what is available in the market. It is like you go to a supermarket without knowing what you want to buy. What is there in the shelf, you will keep picking up, because you don't know what to buy. It's like that. Somebody is selling, therefore you are taking it. That's it. That is how today civil service, because it's actually stupid and foolish to go for coaching for civil service. To become an administrator, you are going again for coaching. Yeah, is it not shameful? I actually is against this concept of tuition, concept of coaching, concept of training, which if you don't get out of this, the nation will never improve. You will not see this in developed countries. Nobody gives a coaching, nobody gives a tuition, nobody gets repeating. You decide what is to be done by yourself. Most of the places I am not called for lectures because I am against tuition. I start scolding teachers for that. But I don't care, I keep repeating it. It's not at all good. You need guidance, you need directions. You need help for people who need some specific help. So most of the coaching centers are useless. Understand, not brilliant people will go and start a coaching center. No bank employee will start bank coaching centers. Those failed not getting a job in bank will start coaching centers. You will not see bright IAS immediately he got into IAS service start IAS coaching. Do they start? They put the name of old IAS people who must have been failed. You will see in Kerala, the one IAS person who is mostly used for advertisements, probably he is the worst IAS in Kerala, and probably he left IAS and joined politics, and he is a thorough failure in politics also. But he is popular because everybody will not allow to put their names in coaching centers. A senior bureaucrat will not allow his name to put. Maybe TN Session will allow because after retirement maybe he has taken all the, sometime he is called for a guest lecture there and then they will put his name there. Not like a poster putting everywhere somebody's name and then say this is run by him. Not required. So all that will not help you. Okay. Yeah, good enough.
Sir, have you recorded this meeting?
Everything what I do is recorded and that will be posted onto YouTube.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. I just take a small call and then get back to you because I have got some call which I have to attend. Namaste. Yeah. You have given me some BBA. Okay. Yeah, BBA they are supposed to start today, but they said tomorrow only they are starting. Okay. Yeah, I will look at MBA. Yeah, sure. Right, thank you. Yeah. Good enough? Sri Lakshmi, this must be good enough to start.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I have come representing my 3 children.
Yeah, I know. Mariam is a very
20 years, 14 years and 12 years.
Yeah, I know.
I'm finding it very difficult. My 12-year-old son doesn't read the newspaper. So today
No,
I got a lot of tips.
Don't complain. No parent should complain because if parents have that habit, like parents have a habit of eating breakfast, they also started eating breakfast.
Yeah,
No habits of children are by themselves. The habits comes from the home.
From the parents, yeah.
Okay, so I am sure if parents have that habit and that becomes a very casual, don't say read newspaper. You read newspaper or you are making dosha and then ask your son or daughter to read newspaper for you. Because I am making dosha for you, can't you read newspaper for me? I don't have time to read newspaper. They will think I am not reading for myself, I am reading for my mom. Then I will get dosha.
Okay.
And you say you read one more news, I will give you 3 doshas. See, this is how you should prompt them. That's how it comes. It becomes so casual.
Yeah.
Reading and learning should become that's why I said it's like a breakfast for you. Don't make it as something extra burden on you which is not essential. It has to become part of essential life. That's how it is to be practiced.
I will show them this video. So all my 3 children will be viewing this whole video session. So it will be informative for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Good
you.
enough. Actually, this today we are up to 11:30 now. Arunima wanted something from me. I forgot. What is that Arunima wanted also? I have not seen.
Yes, sir. My question was.
Good enough, Sri Lakshmi. We will continue like this once in a while on different. And you have to read, and then maybe in a week's time you must come and tell. Oh, this is what I learned in this week. This is my general knowledge of this week. This is the newspaper. This is how I read. Have you seen in the TV? There is a newspaper reading program which comes. They cover all the news. You can also listen to that. You must be able to speak like this. Yeah, this is news from Myanmar today. Then immediately I may ask you, what is Myanmar? Where is it? Which is the capital of Myanmar? What is the currency there? What is the population there? What is the geography? That's how you learn geography. Myanmar was earlier called Burma, and what is the capital for that? Anybody here? Myanmar capital. Don't Google. Yeah. Myanmar is close to India. Now, when there is a news which says India is going to have bilateral relationship with Myanmar, so that Myanmar will not go with China. Last week, what was the best news is this for me, which I consider is most essential. So they shifted capital. How did they shift capital? How did they construct it? What is the earlier capital? What is the new capital? Which is the planned capital there? Where is Naypyidaw? All that you will know. These names and all will become so like your cousin brothers and cousin sisters' name for you. Okay? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I am so happy because I have got good children who start discussing so many things like this. So I am current. Right? I keep myself current by not by reading. I keep current myself by discussing with many students.
I'm the oldest here, sir.
I am the oldest.
Hello?
Yeah, Bhima, tell me. You are not on video. Is it Alapi is so bad in internet?
No, sir.
Yeah. Not hearing.
Is
Yeah.
it necessary?
Yeah. Now it's
Is it necessary to read the whole pages of newspaper?
you listen to this video. I was insisting telling select one international news which is important. That is for 1 month. 1 month you thoroughly do that, then you know the trick of picking up a news and learning. Then read 1 or 2 news. Then the time which you spend in the first 1 month is 1 hour. Then you will know after a month you will know that it can be finished in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Then you increase the number of news. Then after that go to national news.
When I feel one news is important.
That importance of news also will be told from the font which is in use, where is it placed in the newspaper. That's also explained in this video.
All the writing.
You look at this video, then you will know. Yeah.
Okay.
Bhima is one who looks at video very thoroughly, gives a beautiful comment on my video.
Thank you.
Good. See, if you are serious, I am sure. See, I'll tell you, we conduct some programs and then tell you, you put a comment on that, immediately they will put. After that, they will never see anything out of it. Don't do that. Sri Lakshmi was like that. We had a camp called Moksha. That time I say comment, immediately she will go and comment at 2-3 places. Finished. After that, I have not seen her at all. After that, I am seeing her today after 1.5 months. There were a lot of, you don't have to look at and listen, ask questions to me, because if you type Dr. TPS UPSC, you will see lot of such sessions happened earlier. Probably everything I did not post, but some of them must have posted. Now I am making it very specific, at least half an hour, 45 minutes that will go into a video. Earlier it used to be mix of different discussions. Now Ajay is here. Probably I must have discussed this 100 times in different get-together, classes, satsang,
Yes.
holiday programs, everywhere. Falgun also must have attended. I've got students with me who are 10 years with me. I've got students who are 5 years with me. Sri Lakshmi's house I went and then ate well. Her mother is a good cook. Father is a good friend of mine. Every day, her father sends me one message. Right? Mariam stayed with me for 10 days, 7 days.
8 days.
8 days with the
8
children.
days, sir.
Yeah.
She's doing excellently well now. She's
Good.
taking online more courses and all in her study material. Apart from that, she's taking more courses now.
Good. Learning extra than what is in syllabus.
Yes,
But
yes,
when she
yes.
came, she was in which class, Mariam?
She was in ninth.
Ninth, yeah.
Ninth pass, yes. 10th, I think. 10th.
Yeah. And the complaint was,
Teenage problems, very, very frustrated, not able to study, concentration problems, many problems. We came with many problems actually. Then she excellently passed in 10th, excellent in 12th, and now doing a government course in DPED in physical education and doing extra courses also.
see, it's nice to know. That is what is the life line for all of us.
And the most important thing I found in her, she helps a lot her mother in all the house activities. She's not only a perfect student, but perfect at home also. That is very difficult to find these days.
You listen to my lecture at Kottayam. I keep saying you have to do your role first. The role is not just a student. The role is also to become a citizen for the society, children for the home, for the loved ones. That's
a
essential.
small thing that happened at home.
Yeah.
She even likes to paint cupboards. She's saying like all interior works that she indulges. Painting, small jobs at home. She indulges with that. Even if a carpenter comes, she comes and stands there.
See, understand, for a good administrator, good manager, good person in the society, they must be able to involve in everything around.
Yeah,
That's an overall development which should happen as a day-to-day activity with you.
Yeah, we were very happy to see all this. She just has maybe this course and not many courses I have made her do. This 8-day stay was very important in her life, I could say.
That is what we do at Gnanam. We learn. That's why I call it as a life learning session.
Yes.
What we teach is not maths, physics, chemistry. What we teach is the social science of life, the social science in society. Yeah, Arunima.